We're looking at the latest SLAYY Point video today. This one is called the God damn it. I hate Windows so hard. I hate Windows, I hate Windows, I hate Windows. Like, leave me alone. I don't want to update. Jesus. Okay. We're looking at the crazy state of Indian podcasts. What? Dude, leave me alone. I hate Windows.
Podcast
देश के हर कोने से हम उठा लाए हैं गॉसिप करने वाले, मोहल्ले के आंटी को भी टक्कर देने वाले चपड़ गंजू जो अपनी चपड़ से बकवास करने की अनलिमिटेड क्षमता रखते हैं।
This is me.
दो महान जजेस जो सिलेक्ट करेंगे।
Hold on, what did he call him? Bapa biceps? Oh, bong biceps. Taj okay. I don't know what bong means. Hold on, I gotta look that up. Maybe not. Maybe not biceps. So, okay, you're not getting it. There's a guy named Beer Biceps who runs a podcast. This guy, he runs a podcast, and so his name is Beer Biceps, and so I guess bong biceps means maybe not biceps. I don't know. Maybe I'm misinterpreting.
पॉडकास्ट आइडल। आइए देखते हैं सुबह से चल रहे ऑडिशंस की एक झलक।
सर एलियंस तो होते ही नहीं है।
अरे कंट्रोल।
मैं टोटका बताने वालों को पॉडकास्ट पे बिल्कुल नहीं लाऊंगा। तू व्यूज क्या तेरे इस थोबड़े से आएंगे? हट।
मैं ग्लोबल वार्मिंग के बारे में सोचती हूँ, मौत के बारे में नहीं सोचती।
Why is the mic facing her stomach?
मैं ये भूत अंधविश्वास में नहीं मानती।
Oh, they're not even using the mic.
Yeah.
They're using the DJI on her shirt.
Yeah.
Because I'm like, why is that the mic they have there? This is a fun inside baseball thing. The mic that they have there is actually like a proper radio broadcast microphone. That's the RE20, and that's what you will find in radio stations. But they have it just aimed at their chests.
Visually, I think the mic looks good. It's pointing at a good spot there too.
तू बनेगी पॉडकास्टर। आई क्यों है यहाँ फिर तू? हाँ? मिलिए पॉडकास्ट आइडल के
Vodka triceps.
जो बैक स्टेज भी वर्कआउट कर।
पापा का सपना था कि मैं एक सर्जन बनूं। फिर मैंने ये पॉडकास्ट देखा।
एक रील बनाने के हमें इतने पैसे मिलते हैं जितने बेचारे एक ब्रेन सर्जन को नहीं मिलते हैं।
तो ब्रेन ठीक करने वालों से ज्यादा
It's a travesty.
और डॉक्टर की किताबों से ज्यादा सस्ते तो पॉडकास्ट माइक्स मिल रहे हैं। तो आ गया मैं पॉडकास्ट आइडल। मैं किसी से भी लंबी बातें कर लेता हूँ, सिर्फ अपने पापा को छोड़ के। कल रूपा के कस्टमर केयर से मैंने 2 घंटे तक बात कर ली कि यति किस कलर की चड्डी पहनती है। कटने के बारे में सोचते हैं। वो में क्या-क्या डाला है आपके लोगों ने आज तक?
So fun fact, the thing he's using to record the trees and stuff, I bought that for my brother Greg for his birthday as a gift.
Oh.
And he didn't know what to do with it, but then he ended up using it on a trip to record his in-laws talking for the first, like getting their life story. So
Who was that for my birthday? Jeez, thanks.
मैं ही बनूंगा अगला भांग बाइसेप। I am
Maybe not.
वोडका ट्राइसेप।
vodka triceps.
हेलो, कैसे हो आप? बढ़िया। क्यों बढ़िया हो?
क्यों बढ़िया हो?
आओ यार, तो एडवांस पॉडकास्ट सवाल पूछ दिया। इमेजिन कोई गेस्ट आया और बहुत ही भद्दे जोक्स मार रहा है, तो आप क्या करोगे? परफेक्ट पॉडकास्टर ओवर एक्टिंग।
Oh my gosh.
ये तो अपना भी
That's I don't know anything about overacting.
इलॉन मस्क या पूनम पांडे के साथ पॉडकास्ट करने का, तो आप किसके साथ करेंगे?
भूत बुलाने वाले के साथ।
परफेक्ट आंसर। मिल गया। पॉडकास्ट आइडल यही जीतेगा। पॉडकास्ट वो बातें जो तुम अपने दोस्तों के साथ रोज करते हो, बस इनके पास कैमरा और माइक है। एक सांस लेती हूँ 4 नए पॉडकास्ट आ जाते हैं।
That's true. There's like an epidemic of podcasts right now. There are so many podcasts. Everybody thinks they could have one. Like, even I'm like, I would like to have a podcast, but I think I'm genuinely capable of running one and can act. But the reason why I hold back is because I go, well, what is it that I want to put out there that isn't already out there? What is the conversation that I'm going to have with people that will compel people to keep coming back?
Exactly.
That's interesting. And it's like, I need to know like confidently in myself before I commit to making one, so I'm not just adding to the pile that's out there.
Yeah. And to what you're saying, there's so many out there already. So what is going to make you stand out to where people are going to be like, okay, I have to go listen to this podcast all the time?
Exactly.
Because there's so many already out there. There's so many options.
Yeah.
People only have so much time in the day. It's the same thing too now with reaction channels too. There's like, I remember like back in the day, there was like
that's true.
maybe 10. Now there's like 100,000, I feel like.
Yeah, their new ones pop up all the time.
असली पॉडकास्ट का पॉइंट था कि लोग इससे किसी भी फील्ड के एक्सपीरियंस आदमी से उनका पॉइंट ऑफ व्यू सुन सके। पर हमारे देश में ज्ञानी लोग हैं कुल मिला के बस 20-25 जो पहले
That's true.
तो अब पॉडकास्टर्स किसी को भी बुला के कुछ भी डिस्कस कर रहे हैं।
बिरयानी में पोटी मिला, पाद मार के कमाए 80 करोड़।
एक लड़की ने पाद मार मार के 80 करोड़ रुपए कमा लिए।
That's awesome.
तो पॉडकास्टर्स हक के कमा रहे हैं, ये लोग पाद के ना कमाए।
Yeah, so like I was saying, there's this TikTok page. They've got like hundreds of thousands of followers. It's like a farting page, and they follow me on there, and I don't really have that many followers on TikTok, by the way. Follow me. Fun plugin.
TikTok's banned in India.
Oh, is it?
Well, I mean, you can use it through a VPN, but it's banned.
All right. Well, if you're using a VPN, follow me. But they invited me to come on. I never messaged back because I don't know how to control
You don't know how to fart?
Well, no, I do. I just don't know how to control it, like on a video. They wanted me to come on. I'm like, okay. But
It's pretty easy. You just eat a lot of beans.
But I could do like one of those, I guess. But in terms of controlling my flatulence, like through my bowels, I don't know if I could do that. But I didn't know that was a thing until I saw that page. I was like, oh, I guess you can be popular doing anything nowadays.
बिरयानी आई थी, उसमें 40 मिलाई हुई थी।
ओहो वाली क्या बात थी भाई? मुंह में पानी आ गया भाई के। एक होता है ओहो और एक होता है जैसे जायका लगा दिया तड़का। आज घर पे यही बनवाएंगे। दोस्तों ने बुलाई रशियन। क्यों इंडियन लड़कियां भाग गई क्या?
5 घंटा कैसे भी करो।
ओ ये देख के तो भाग। अब रशियन क्वांटम मैकेनिक्स एक्सप्लेन्ड 7 मिनट। दोस्त ने बुलाई रशियन 22 मिनट। इंपॉर्टेंट मुद्दों पे इन डेप्थ से पॉडकास्ट वाले जाते हैं। फार्टिंग पॉडकास्ट। उनको पाद के वॉल्यूम में इतना
This is what you're talking about?
It's something like that. It was on. I didn't watch.
अपना पॉडकास्ट बना रहे हैं। भाई गमला हटा दो, फिर कोई चोरी केस करने आ जाएगा। बैम्बू पेड़ है ना, अबे इसमें सांप छुपते हैं। सांप से बच्चे ऑफेंड हो जाते हैं यार, छुपाओ।
I guess podcasts always have plants in them now.
महिला हेल्पलाइन की ब्रांड एम्बेसडर जिसको खुद महिला हेल्पलाइन बुलाना पड़ा। अरे रुको
फिर से एंट्री करके आओ,
पहले जीपे करके आओ। पॉडकास्ट वाले गेस्ट को फ्री में ज्ञान पेलने देते हैं। बकवास तुम जनता सुनते हो फ्री में, हम पॉडकास्टर्स नहीं। सो हेलो मैम।
Why do you cut her mic?
आपके बिना कुछ बोले कमेंट्स में आपके लिए 100 गालियां आ चुकी हैं। आपने कुछ बोला तो एक ऑनलाइन सेना बैठ जाएगी आपके एडिट्स पर, और इसमें आपको कोई मदद भी करने नहीं आएगा क्योंकि ऐसी नीच गुंडागर्दी से सबकी फटती है। तो फिर भी बोलना है आपको, तो चलो बोलिए।
कुछ अच्छा पूछ लो। आप
Must be approved first.
भूत प्रेत चुड़ैल राक्षस कभी देखा है?
हाँ देखा था बिग बॉस में। डॉली बिंद्रा।
क्या लगता है हमारे सोलर सिस्टम में एलियन है?
अरे सिस्टम में तो सारे नल्ले एलियन भरे पड़े हैं। अब सोलर सिस्टम है इतना बड़ा।
थैंक यू, जाओ। अगली बार ट्रेंड चलाना हो ना तो स्पेलिंग ठीक करके चलाना। हिंदी टू इंग्लिश कीबोर्ड में ऐसे एरर हो जाते हैं, बट यार पैसे सही जगह लगाओ। पॉडकास्टर्स का टिप तो सुना ही होगा।
कम समय में एक बेहतर लीडर बनना चाहते हैं?
लीडर बनेंगे भाई, लेट्स
तो
गो।
राजशमानी क्लिप्स चैनल को सब्सक्राइब कर लो।
डन, सब्सक्राइब।
क्योंकि यहाँ पर
Yes, yes,
हम
I'm
बहुत
ready.
इंसाइटफुल और वैल्यूएबल क्लिप्स लाते हैं आपके लिए।
दे दो वैल्यू।
The largest consumer of edible underwear.
Edible underwear.
Edible underwear.
Edible underwear.
Underwear that you can eat.
ये सुन के बन रहे लीडर।
बेहतर लीडर बनना चाहते एडिबल अंडरवेयर।
रोहित शर्मा जब सोचते हैं कि यार टीम का बेहतर लीडर कैसे बनूं, तो गंभीर एडिबल चड्डी की लिंक भेजते हैं।
अंडरवेयर दैट यू कैन ईट। वैल्यूएबल क्लिप्स लाते हैं आपके लिए।
कंपनी के सीईओज भी लच्छा नहीं कच्चा पराठा मंगा रहे हैं।
बेहतर लीडर।
भाई साहब ये क्या हो गया?
चूहों के लिए हर अंडरवेयर एडिबल अंडरवेयर ही है। अब से ये आंटी पूछेगी किस फ्लेवर की चड्डी पहने हो, खा लूं क्या?
फालतू मजाक उड़ा रहे हो। एक लीडर को जरूरत होती है एडिबल
Do you
अंडरवेयर।
have edible underwear?
No.
Oh, okay. Well, you need to be a good leader and have edible underwear. So
I have not ever messed around with edible underwear. It's not something that, no, I have not done that. I mean, no. I'm not opposed to it.
Not to get you for your
I'm
birthday.
very open to the edible. No, please don't. Not from you. Not like this. No, monsieur.
you need to be damn chill.
You don't need to give me anything, especially not edible underwear.
माइक तो सबने ले लिया, पर सेंसिबल टॉपिक कहाँ से लाए? तो इल्यूमिनाटी का आया मैसेज।
इल्यूमिनाटी का मैसेज आया था, क्या आप हमसे जुड़ो। और होता क्या है कि ये लोग पिक करते हैं गरीब आदमी को।
आपको 10,000 का लोन मिल गया वाले स्पैम एसएमएस को इल्यूमिनाटी बोल रहा है।
इल्यूमिनाटी का मैसेज आया था।
या इल्यूमिनाटी टैटू पार्लर का कॉल होगा कि उनकी रफ नोटबुक कहाँ चली गई? एक पन्ना खाली तो था अभी।
What kind of men do you like?
I like powerful men and I would love to marry with Ratna Tata.
टीचर से लगना था चाटा। ये चौथी फेल इस पॉडकास्ट की चीफ गेस्ट है।
I will kiss Modi.
मतलब लिप टू लिप इमेजिन यू आर किसिंग हिम, मोदी को किस कर दोगे तो?
Yes, right now I will kiss him.
बेटियों को बचा तो लिया, पर इस बेटी को पढ़ाओगे कब?
कैन डू जनरेशन, कैन डू जनरेशन।
I will kiss Modi.
आपका एड्रेस ढूंढ रही है ये अभी।
मतलब लिप टू लिप इमेजिन यू आर किसिंग हिम।
अंकल खुद गरम हो रहे हैं ये इमेजिन करके। ये कल खुद ही दाढ़ी वाइट करके आएंगे और बोलेंगे बेबी नई मोदी।
When is the birthday? गांधी जयंती। I have no idea. 7th October. हर साल होती है क्या? हर साल बदलती है ना गांधी जयंती।
We can't show this. This is too much. The joke right here is too much. YouTube will get mad. I'm surprised he put this in his video. So he is making a joke about taking himself out. That's the joke. But it's like... I wish YouTube was okay with this because it's actually funny. Because it's not enough that he's doing it with one way. He's using two different ways. He's got rope and he's got a gun to really make the point. If one fails, he's got the backup.
पॉडकास्ट माइक पे 100% जीएसटी लगा दो मैम प्लीज।
गांधी जयंती हर साल होती है क्या?
Nice variation of the Titanic music.
भाग जाए इसके बाद। मैं तो कहता हूँ मत रोको ग्लोबल वार्मिंग। मैं तो चलेगा, पर ये भी मेरे
It's an
साथ
iceberg.
guaranteed-
हर साल बदलती है ना गांधी जयंती।
पूनम पांडे नहीं है जो हर साल नया बर्थडे आएगा।
Yeah, obviously.
Obviously, टॉपर्स का कॉन्फिडेंस,
किताब था।
गवारों का कॉन्फिडेंस।
Yeah, obviously.
इनसे हैलोवीन पूछ लो ना, 1 सेकंड में बता देंगे। पर गांधी जयंती का इन्हें नहीं पता।
और पॉडकास्ट माइक सामने हो तो ऐसी बकवास कर दो जो कोई चेक ही ना कर पाए।
राइट, अगर किस लड़के को लड़कियों ने धोखा दिया है पास्ट लाइफ में, इस लाइफ में वो गेई बनेगा।
What?
का खाने से गे, अगले जन्म में मैं और आधी मर्द पॉपुलेशन गे। इमेजिन कर अगले जन्म में मैं और सौरभ जोशी वैलेंटाइंस मना रहे।
लड़कियों ने धोखा दिया पास्ट लाइफ में, इस लाइफ में वो गेई बनेगा।
You I need to understand the context of that.
आपस में सेट हो लेंगे। फिर सलमान भाई तो अगले जन्म में भाई साहब।
You put a mic in front of anyone, they'll speak.
Happiness is the most powerful force in the world.
नासा क्या करता है? 18 की तो भरता है अपने रॉकेट। ये पेट्रोल पंप पे खरक डलवाने जाता
I
है।
really would love to know the context of that previous one. It's like, why would he say such a thing? This is hurting my head. Why would someone say something so stupid and like commit to it and believe it and put it out there for public consumption? It's such a nonsensical statement. Like I try to even like understand what the potential context is around such a statement. And it's like, if it isn't clearly like a sketch, what are you doing? It's dumb.
Oh, no, I was just going to say, yeah, I think, but I did understand the whole point. Like, you put a microphone or in front of anyone, they can spew anything, so.
Sure, yeah.
Happiness is the most powerful force.
न्यूटन का थर्ड लॉ क्या था?
Happiness, entrepreneurs, directors, politicians, सब ठरकी हैं।
It's true.
चेक कैसे किया कि वो सब ठरकी है?
सब ठरकी हैं।
लोग सेलिब्रिटी से मिलते हैं तो पूछते हैं सेल्फी, ये पूछते हैं ठरकी।
भाई साहब ये क्या हो गया?
और बाकी किसी का करियर अगर डूब रहा हो तो उन्हें भगवान बचाते हैं, पॉडकास्ट वालों को भूत बचाते हैं। गेस्ट को बुला के सीधा
आप कुछ ऐसा बता दो कि ऑडियंस के फट जाए। बिल्कुल कहाँ पे जाए?
मैंने सुशांत की आत्मा से बात की।
ताकि सुशांत भाई क्या किया था, उसमें जवाब आया ना नहीं, एक बार रिप्लाई आया रोप।
दुनिया भर की चीजें छोड़ के 65 रुपए के चाइनीज स्पीकर में जा बसी ना उनकी आत्मा। बाकी लोग भूत से डरते हैं, ये लोग।
मैं एक और बंदा था, घोस्ट के साथ इंटीमेट होता था। एक घोस्ट के साथ इंटीमेट होता था जब उसकी शादी हुई।
सुहागरात ही मना लिया। भाई साहब ये क्या हो गया?
घोस्ट के साथ इंटीमेट होता था।
इनके घर में भूत को बोलना पड़ता है कि भाई बच के रह, छू जा, हिक्की नहीं लेगा ये तेरी। चुड़ैल इसका खून पी रही होगी, इसको लेगा हिक्की दे रही है। मरे हुए लोग करते हैं मुझसे बात, क्योंकि जिंदा लोग तो गधों से बात नहीं
Got a hickey from a ghost named Nikki.
on camera।
मान गए क्या सुनना चाहता है तू?
भूत।
Oh my God.
गाजियाबाद का जियान है भूत।
मुझे मेरी बात कहने दो।
Yeah. Ow. Okay. So, what just happened was the guest who's turning into a wolf decided to smack him a cup on his head. And so we're not allowed to show anything like that. YouTube is intensely strict about the dumbest things. So yeah, that's what happened. This is all really helping to crystallize the message here, which is that there's such an abundance of just brain rot on the internet. That's what he's ultimately driving at.
Yeah.
Like the thesis at the beginning of this was, the main idea behind a podcast, which I kind of disagree with, is like you're talking to professionals and getting their insight. But I don't think it has to strictly be that. Like there's comedic podcasts that are just fun banter, right? But there is a lot of stuff out there. I juxtapose it with the fact that in our pockets, we have more information today than someone just 100 years ago ever experienced in their entire lives, right? In your pocket, you have access to all of the education that you could possibly want between Khan Academy and YouTube and whatever, and ChatGPT or whatever the China one is now. Like there is so much data out there for you to take in. Not all of it's accurate, but you can educate yourself in a profound way. And yet this is what we want to consume, is like ridiculous ghost stories that are being perpetuated. Like my concern is that people don't just see it as entertainment, is that they are taking it seriously.
That's facts.
Yeah.
No, for sure. And also too, there was an interesting point made earlier. And again, look, if you can make a solid foundation and money off this, more power to you. That's awesome.
Yeah.
But it's interesting the fact that people who are actually like saving lives, like doctors and such forth, like they might not be making, and again, they do make a lot of money in general, but like someone like Mr. Beast or whoever, like, and again, it's cool that he's making a hell of a lot of money, but he's making way more than such as like surgeons or doctors or police officers. Like, interesting. You know what I mean?
I don't think you comprehend just what the scene is for this kind of content and shorts in India.
Right.
And I have seen American shorts, and I'd say a solid like 60% of them are just trash. But like in the Indian side, it's like an evolution of what used to be Indian television for like moms that live at home. It's like these soap operas, with the really dramatic crash zooms and stuff like that. All of that has transitioned over to TikTok, well, not TikTok, but Instagram Shorts and YouTube, or Instagram Reels and YouTube Shorts, where it's like kind of like that with the same level of hyper drama, melodrama, and there's still story in there. But man, the cringe is over 9,000. Like the cringe is so OP. And so, yeah, like over here, we get the same thing, and I end up shutting off Instagram very quickly. The thing that makes me cringe the most is the one with the fake laugh throughout the whole video, where you just hear a guy going like the whole time, and I'm like, oh, dude, why did you put that in your damn video? Now I don't like it.
Sir, yeah.
ऑस्कर से लापता लेडीज रिजेक्ट हो गई थी क्योंकि ये क्लिप गई है उसकी जगह.
That's not the laugh, but there's a guy with the breathy laugh that's kind of like how I used to laugh, I guess. Yeah. Just like the very breathy laugh. It's just underneath the entire video, and it's irritating.
₹100 हो बजट ना, तो इनको कांटेक्ट करिए भाई. 150 की एक्टिंग देंगे ₹100 में. क्या बात?
भूत ने किया जीना मुश्किल. एक बेरोजगार भूत रोज आ जाता है मेरे
यार. फिर एक पॉडकास्ट मेरा नाम ले रहा है. मैं तो इसको डराया भी नहीं. मैं उधर शमशान घाट में ड्यूटी कर रहा हूँ. ये यहाँ कह रहा है मेरे साथ इंटीमेट हुआ. मेरी चुड़ैल बीवी ने मेरे साथ बात करना बंद कर दिया इनके चक्कर में. पहले भूत भगाते थे, अब देखो रियल शिट का ईमेल आया हुआ है. प्लीज कम फॉर पॉडकास्ट. डरता ही नहीं है भाई. इतना फेमस कर दिया मुझे, मेरा कब्र से निकलना मुश्किल हो गया. जैसे ही उठता हूँ कि किसी को डराऊंगा.
अरे भूत सर, भूत सर, भूत सर.
Oh, this needed a warning. That needed a flash warning. Jesus Christ. I have not had a seizure yet, but I don't want today to be the day.
जिनकी पूजा तक होने लगी है.
तुम्हें क्या लगा? येती एलियन तक दिमाग ऐसे ही जाता. सिर्फ नाम के.
This is us before filming.
बेबी, तुम दूसरे लड़कियों के बारे में सोच रहे हो?
Girls, that's funny.
के बारे में सोच रहा हूँ. What's on your mind?
ये हमारे पेशेंट की लास्ट स्टेजेस कैंसर.
खुद की के बारे में सोचते हो
आप खुद के बारे में सोचते हो?
मैं तो सोचता ही नहीं. सोचता होता तो ऐसे सवाल करता क्या? मुझे डिस्टर्ब मत करो. आई एम रिसर्चिंग अबाउट एलियंस.
Oh, I love that movie. Rithik, amazing, and his dad directed it.
ऐसी शक्लें बनाओगे तो आ ही जाएंगे मौत के ख्याल.
ओके. मैं सबको सारे सवाल पूछता. कोई मुझे मेरे कॉन्स्टिपेशन के बारे में नहीं पूछता. मैं ऐसी शक्लें बनाता रहूं जब तक मुझे डाइजीन की स्पॉन्सरशिप नहीं मिलती. इसके बाद गेस्ट पे सवालों की लाइन खत्म हो गई तो गेस्ट पे ही लाइन मार दो.
अब बहुत ज्यादा सेक्सी भी हो.
That's so true.
प्यार से बात करनी.
मुझे बहुत प्यार फील हो रहा है यूवी.
There's so many podcasts where someone's been like gently flirting.
You are straight, right?
He's just giving you a compliment every once. The editing there was great. So everything I've seen from Beer Biceps has not been, for the most part, that I can recall. I can't recall a single negative experience I've had with Beer Biceps, but I've only seen clips. I have not seen his podcast in its entirety. Especially, I haven't caught the end of it where he's like flirting with them. But everything I've seen from him has actually been nice. It's been just interesting and thought-provoking. But he does have a lot of like reactions like that it's what they just described. I've seen that quite a few times. They are going at him hard here, and I cannot tell if it's in jest or if they're like properly attacking him. They're riding a fine line. Like, I would love to know or see the reaction of Beer Biceps to this section of the video, just to see what he says.
I mean, I think they're just having fun with him, but that's just my interpretation.
I don't know, man. This is like, I don't know. Like, I have no idea how he would take this kind of thing, because they could be making an enemy. I have no idea.
करने लगी है कि मेरे बिना थाईलैंड चले जाना पर इसके पॉडकास्ट पे मत जाना।
ध्रुव भाई का सेक्सीनेस ना मेरी फोटो तक को नहीं छोड़ा था।
और उधर बेचारी आंटियां पूजा कर रही है इनकी। डार्लिंग, हम एलियन अडॉप्ट करेंगे। मैं तुम्हारे जादू की माँ बनना चाहती हूँ।
Working with this guy in Delhi in the daytime, he'll start doing this. He'll rub his hands like this, and then he'll loudly clap. This woman does this.
भाई खैनी बना रही थी वो। ना हॉरर बैकग्राउंड म्यूजिक की जरूरत नहीं थी।
How funny.
नहीं
Music changes the tone completely.
बहुत
क्यों महसूस हुआ डर?
अरे चुड़ैल देख के तो डर ही लगेगा ना। क्या चाहते हो हम भी भूतों को देख के ये बोले?
अब बहुत ज्यादा सेक्सी भी हो। King hot.
और बड़ी मुश्किल से टोटके वाले कम हुए थे इंटरनेट पे। पॉडकास्ट वालों ने इन्हें बुला के फिर प्लेटफॉर्म दे दिया।
जब आप पर्स को अपनी पैंट के पीछे वाली जेब में रखते हो तो आप लक्ष्मी का अपमान कर रहे होते हो।
हाँ, ये ब्लाउज में रखते हैं पर्स।
और एक बात हमेशा याद रखें कि पर्स को कभी खरीद कर नहीं रखना चाहिए।
अच्छा, तो जेब कतरा बन जाए, समझ गए।
जो लक्ष्मी है वो पैसा है, और पैसे से ही आप पर्स खरीद रहे हो। जब भी पर्स लीजिए तो किसी से गिफ्ट करवा कर लीजिए।
अभी कोई गिफ्ट खरीदेगा तो वो भी पैसों से ही खरीद के गिफ्ट देगा ना। सेंस है इस बात में।
ब्लैक को अपने आप से दूर करते जाओगे, ये उतना सक्सेस स्टोरी बढ़ाता जाएगा।
ब्लैक कपड़े, तभी मैं सोचूं ये लोग सक्सेसफुल क्यों नहीं हो पाए जिंदगी में। बाल भी सफेद करवा लिए।
हर पॉडकास्ट में ये आदमी की कोई एक कॉमन इनसिक्योरिटी ले लेंगे और बोल देंगे कि वो बेस्ट है।
जिन लोगों के बहुत कम उम्र में बाल चले जाते हैं, ऐसे लोग रिच ही बनते हैं, ऐसे लोग रिच ही होंगे।
सही बात है, गांधी जी के इतने कम बाल थे
I
कि
mean,
वो सीधा नोट पे ही आ गए।
I'm not completely mad at that idea. I've noticed that Thai people do that. Or maybe it's just Asians, but I've only noticed it really through Achara, who's Thai, and passing on her Thai superstitions, positive superstitions. And so one of them is, if a bird poops on you, it's good luck. And I'm like, no. Now you got shit to take care of. Literally, it's on your clothes, and you got to wash that out. It's a very inconvenient thing. And so there's all kinds of stuff like that in Thai culture, where over here we perceive it as an inconvenience or gross and frustrating. And then in Thai culture, it's like, no, that's good luck. Money's coming to you. I'm like, what? That's a great spin on it, I guess. To just have a positive sort of outlook on something negative.
Yeah, I was going to say, I appreciate that about Achar, and just people in general. My uncle was like that too, and he was American. Like, there is a positive to any negative situation. I do agree with you. If there was bird doo-doo all over me, I don't know if I would find the
Andrew's super negative.
I would find the positive in that. But yeah, I would try to.
But you said that you're negative all the time. That's not true.
No, I didn't say I'm negative all the time. I said I need to be better when...
Rewind the tape. All he said, I can't stop being negative.
No,
my name is Andrew.
I said when a negative situation arises, I need to be better at being more positive in those types of situations.
I think you handle it pretty well. Don't beat yourself up.
Thank you.
लगा कि कुछ लोग इतने फेमस क्यों हो रहे हैं?
उसका यहाँ से जितना मर्जी फेस पतला हो, बट उसके यहाँ पे डबल चिन्ह है। आप देखेंगे कि वो पर्सन करियर में सिर्फ ऊंचा ही जाएगा।
It's a sign.
12वें माले में पोछा लगाती है मैं। 14 माले में भी काम मिल गया है ऊपर।
सिर्फ ऊंचा ही जाएगा।
पतले लोग जॉ लाइन से फिर
Acne is hot. I love acne on men. Like acne is like scars and marks on men.
Perfect.
There's
right here.
something about it that's very hot to me.
पहले जब दुकान खोली हुई थी तब किसी ने नहीं बोला हॉट। अब जब थोड़े कम कर लिए तो हॉट लग रहा है। I think dandruff on women is
Okay, wait. That's funny. The acne thing. So I actually used to have prominent acne, like maybe even like acne scars, but like it's all mostly healed.
Right.
But the thing is, there was a girl I dated for a long time, and one of the things that she thought was cute about me was my acne and acne scars. But she was weird. I dated her for a while, and just with each passing year, I'm like, you're weird. Like, you're a weird person. The things she would do, I'm not going to go into any details, but like that was just like the very, very tip of the iceberg. So.
You know what? You perceive that as weird, which I agree with you. So I think we're on the same level. But if I were her, I would have like given you like some a good doctor, or I would have given you Proactive every once a week. But
that's how you know they love you.
That's just me.
Proactive.
Yes.
जब वो दिन भर बालों में खुजली करे एक ही रात के अंदर आपके चेहरे से पिंपल जा सकता है
Acne is hot.
तो भाई कुछ भी चल रहा है पॉडकास्ट में, हम दोनों खुद बहुत पॉडकास्ट देखते हैं, थोड़े बहुत में तो हम गए भी हैं। आजकल कुछ पॉडकास्टर्स कंसिस्टेंट रहने के लिए किसी को भी अंधाधुंध बुला के गेस्ट बना दे रहे हैं।
और जनता पॉडकास्ट सेटअप देख के सब कुछ सच मान लेती है। इतना कि कुछ लोग अकेले बैठ के खुद से ही पॉडकास्ट करने लग गए, बस सेटअप सेम बना दिया ताकि बातें सच लगे। सो दैट्स इट फॉर टुडे गाइस।
और सब्सक्राइब कर दो। बाय। इतना सब हुआ, आपको बुरा नहीं लगा?
मुझे क्यों? बुरा तो बुरा करने वालों को लगना चाहिए। मेरा मुंह कोई बंद नहीं।
Payment over.
I mean, it's true. People have anyone on. I mean, you guys have me on and consider me a movie expert. So, I mean, I understand the sentiment of this video. I get it.
I'm trying to, I wanted to unpack the very last thing they said, which is, you know, they said that, you know, at a certain point, they just keep bringing on guests just to have some consistency. And that's such a tough one. Like, I don't know how to respond to that because I understand the hustle. It's like, you have this, I'm having this outer body experience, but it almost feels like I'm talking about myself, but I'm not talking about myself at all. So you have these people who have an established audience, right? And they have a podcast, they've got this space, and people come to hear their conversations because they keep presenting interesting dialogue. And the thing is, like, at a certain point, that becomes your entire revenue stream. That coupled with the brand deals they presumably have. Oftentimes the good podcasts have brand deals.
Right.
And so I can understand the hustle of like, shit, like I gotta make rent. And this is the only thing that I have going on. I just need to find people to bring on to keep this going. And at the end of the day, honestly, like, I feel like the hosts are a big component of why people are showing up. You know, unless it's like, I forgot the name of this one podcast, something about millionaire mindset or something. I forgot. There's this English black guy who interviews very, very interesting people. And so in that particular instance, he is not necessarily the star. It's always the host and the subject matter is who's the star, right? And so he really has to make sure he's finding supremely interesting guests that have a knowledge base to speak on, right? To speak from, rather. And so, but like Joe Rogan is just like the easy example. It's like he's a very interesting person. Whoever he brings on, he's got to have good guests, but he's often having interesting dialogue with no matter who's on the other side of that table.
Yeah.
And so for people like that, I guess it's fine. Bring on whoever you want. It can be people talking about how monkeys and ghosts get along really well and whatever, right? It could be something random like that.
Yeah.
And you just make it work until you can find someone truly interesting that can actually produce awesome dialogue with you.
Yeah.
But like, I can't get mad at someone for having to try to fight to keep that hustle alive when they've given all of themselves to it, and that's how they make their rent now. You know?
Yeah. No, look, if you have an audience that supports you and you're working hard, mad respect. You know what I mean? So, I respect that and I appreciate that. And I that's an interesting point too that you were making about the podcaster that you said with the millionaire mindset. I think too, like with him, like, it's his guests and the people that are having the interesting dialogue, but it's his vision. And that's why that is probably so. But I'll have to listen to that at some point. But I feel that that's interesting too, that he's not like the actual one who's speaking or whatever, but still, like, again, it's his vision, it's his baby. But he's the one who's like hustling still. So, but it is fascinating to see like what people are drawn to nowadays. But again, you like what you like. So cool.
This guy right here, Diary of a CEO. Diary of a CEO is the name of the podcast. This guy, Doak. It's like, the guy himself, Diary of a CEO, he's okay. Like, it's more the questions he's asking that's interesting. Kind of similarly to Sean from Hot Ones. Like, he's not necessarily like all that charismatic of an individual, but the concept of his show is great, and he's always got dope questions, and he puts the guests at ease, right? Where he's able to get answers out of them.
Yeah.
And so all of that is the star. The combination of all of that is the star. And so I've seen stuff on his show that's like, I don't know why he went there. Like, I mean, I get it. It's money. But like he did one with like Peter Griffin. It's like, how, it's a
with
cartoon
Peter
one.
Griffin? Oh, with Family Guy?
Yeah, it's a cartoon one. It's like, but it's like he's live, and then you have a guest who's like obviously fake, and so it just kind of, for me, it kind of ruins it a little bit because I'm like, no, that's obviously like, it's obviously a sketch, right? This is not the same as interviewing someone and getting their raw response while eating hot food. So what I'm driving at is, if you have a host who is really, really, really fun anyway, I don't care who you bring on whatever you want, talk about whatever you want. Ideally, you're hiring someone to continue to find hosts that are dope.
Yeah, good stuff though. Fun. Curious to see what is this the most recent? Yeah, curious to see what Slate Point's going to come out with next. But I mean, I know you said that you think they were making an enemy of.
Well, in the description it says this video is just a joke. We don't mean to offend anyone.
That's what I was interpreting. It just looked like they were just having fun with him.
I hope so. I hope they're cool in real life.
Yeah, and to like, they're a humongous channel, obviously. So I expected that they knew he would see this. So
yes, he's definitely going to see it.
Yeah. So I mean, it just to me, it just looked like they were just poking fun and having fun at him. So
I would really love to see the reaction by Beer Biceps.
Oh, just his.
I want to know if he laughed and he's like, "That's funny, you guys got me."
That would be a good reaction video. Him like watching this and reacting in real time.
The only, I guess, I feel a little bit bad for him just because it's like some of the responses he has. Like, I'm not going to feel bad for like the dramatic ghostly music he's putting on his podcast. I think that's kind of cringy, but I feel a little bit bad making fun of like him just having his, his listening face. And hosts are able to get more information out of their guests if they've got good listening expression, and so anyway, I enjoyed this for what it was. Thanks guys for hanging out. I'm Jabby Kuwait. This is
Andrew Flash Gordon.
Peace out.